What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Walking Dead, Volume 27, The Whisperer War Recap Review. If you just want like a 1 to 10, I like it, I don't like it. I'm kind of like, Kirkman's running out of ideas with 2 shows plus a comic, in my opinion. There's a lot of the same stuff you see on TV here. Repeat things. So yeah, I don't know, I guess like a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. I don't know what a 1 would be though. So I don't know. We'll go 6. So yeah, now here we're gonna get into more in-depth spoiler all over that stuff. So it starts with Dwight hanging out. They're keeping watch on stuff, looking for the Whisperers. And then they find Negan, and he walks out with the bag. And basically they just take him back to Rick. They give him the head. And Rick offers him, he's not going to put Negan in jail again. He's going to put him in basically like a halfway house. And they're going to keep a watch on him, and like constant watch on him. And he's just going to get enough weapons to defend himself. And Dwight's kind of like, I don't trust him, but okay, I can try to trust him for you, Rick. And then the whole time everyone's talking about Jesus and Aaron and how happy it'll be. We'll make people that they're together. Rick's going to stay at Alexandria out of the Whisperer War, which in the end kind of is a bad idea, but not really. We learn he's 38. So it's like, how old's Carl? And when he had Carl, we learned that Fear the Walking Dead, it was 2010 when everything went bad. So, I don't know. If Carl was 7 then, I don't know. I don't want to do math to figure it all out. I'm sure somebody else already has. So yeah, here they are making a plan. They got a map of the area. So they're doing that. Nobody's trusting Negan. They're gonna give him the stink eye. Michonne got on Carl's face on the other page to make him stay here and keep watch on the hilltop because people are split. And Lydia says this is important because if Mother told you not to cross that border and you did, they're going to attack with everything they have. She'd look weak if she didn't. So, they're pretty much like, hey, it's going to be bad. This guy's name, Zachary's. Yeah, Zachary's talking to William, who is the guy in charge of the hilltop now. Or not the hilltop, the kingdom, sorry. The kingdom, because Ezekiel's dead. And he's basically telling William, like, I don't want to help Savior, or help Alexandria. Why would we do that? And the dude in charge, William, is like, we're gonna help him, so shut up about it. Eugene's talking to Stephanie, and he gives up their location, but not 100%. They're outside of Washington, D.C., very close to the East Coast, and Stephanie says they're in Ohio, and then she says, you better not be evil. So it's kind of like, oh, maybe. Alexandria and what's, So yeah, the big, like, death is Father Gabriel. Here he is posting up sniper style. And this is everyone's flanking and going to their spots. And this is what he saw, all those people walking. That's another thing that's kind of like, is it's more people. And I know it's supposed to be like that, but there's less like face eating. Even like on TV, how there's not so much. Here he is, Father Gabriel falls and gets his foot stuck in the ladder and pretty much breaks his leg. And his bone's sticking out, and he screams for help, and the Whisperer comes up. It's Beta. Beta comes up and stabs him. And then it's like, I'll help you. Kills him. They eat him. He's a zombie now. I don't think they cut him down or anything. Kind of looks like they just left him. Yeah. There he is. The bottom. This one. If you could tell, that's his body hanging upside down and his guts are hanging out and they ate him. So yeah, and then this is, again, like I said in the beginning, it's getting very repetitive and we're running out of ideas of new things to do. So, Vincent comes to the Saviors to ask for help. Tara answers him and says, like it says right here, "What do you mean no?" And it's, "Vincent, was it?" "Yeah, Vincent. You asked for help, we're saying no. You're refusing to help? The fuck don't you understand? You're asking, we're refusing. Tara, can you make it more clear? How about we make you take your testicles back to Rick in a box? We're allies. How about we take it down a notch? Dwight and Rick were allies. Dwight left, our alliance left with him." So, and then Cherry comes out and has a mean look on her face and says, "We can't spare anyone." And then Vince says, "Okay, fair enough." And then they say, "No, wait, leave the horse." So they take his horse and make him walk back. Negan gives Dwight shit again about, "You're still sure about Sherry, aren't you?" And Dwight's like, "Enough," and yells at him about it. And then the Saviors come and they go to war, and they take a lot of them out, and Negan goes after Beta, and they get into it with Beta, and he finally gets a gun, and there's so many of them, and it goes back to, like, it does the same thing on TV where they go back to way too many people, and you're just, like, in the same episode, and you're like, wait, who's this, who's that, what, huh? So it does that a bunch with, Carl, Lydia, Eugene, Rick and Alexander, and Andrea, the Saviors, and Sherry's a little upset that they took the horse. And then, this is important key. Think about it. Those people take down Rick's crew, they're coming for us next. And the dude with the eyes, like, who cares? Anywho, she goes back to give them the horse back. Or actually, before that, Beta almost kills the Wyatt, but then Negan smacks him with the gun. And they get into it. And again, with the, hey, same thing we did on television. "Hey, Negan! Catch! Lucille, yeah! Smash, smash, smash!" Which, ironically, on last Sunday's episode, to say yes, Rick threw Michonne her katana and they went on the street. Anyways, they go at it and Negan actually ends up smashing Lucille on his back and gets very crushed and emotional about it. And you're like, it's a bat, you lunatic, who cares? Dwight, like, see right here? Next to White, she's dead. We learn why later. So yeah, they flank because there's a second wave and they take them out. They put on the masks. This is sad right here. Little Carl gets kind of his heart crushed, but not really. Lydia says, "I don't love you, Carl. We can hang out and everything, but this isn't love. You're too young for me, bro." Type of situation, and she's sorry. Yeah, they go eat. This is interesting. William gets kind of short-fused with Zachary. This is the guy that was like, I don't want to help him. And He says he'll kill them to protect the saviors. I mean, the kingdom. And on this page, Dwyer's group puts on the masks to take out the Whisperers, and they kind of blow their cover by calling or saying Michonne. But they kill a bunch of them. I don't know, actually, my man. Now, see, they're putting on the masks. They blow their cover a little bit. Vincent finally catches up with Heath, and they take him home. They kill a lot of killing, a lot of talking. So yeah. Let's keep going. So they end up think they take him out, and then they have a they shoot fire arrows at the hilltop, and Carl was keeping watch, so he gets them to come and see. They set the big building on fire, and at the same time that's going on, Lydia's fighting back against the Whisperer. She kind of has the realization that, like, oh, this is what you do to people, and they fight for it. And then Carl saves Herschel and Sophia, and then he goes to save the rest of the people, and he gets stuck in there in the fire in a real outsiders moment. So yeah, they kind of fight back against the Whisperers at the hilltop. Hilltop's devastated though. Nobody major dies. Again, I think Gabriel was the only one to die. This is kind of funny. It's Maggie with Herschel clutching his foot, and the hilltop's burning in the background, and it says yay, and then the bottom says we won. Eugene rides through the night to get the bullets to Alexandria, which was kind of like, why'd he freak out? And maybe because he felt bad giving up the location. This is Sherry's plan. She believes in Rick's Grimes, and when Rick does what he does and beats the Whisperers, they're gonna take over whatever is left. And she does it with like a mean face on her. Get that mean face. We learned that Negan, why he loved Lucille so much, is because he can't read it, but it's too much to read. Basically, he named the bat after his wife, his real wife, Lucille, who's dead, and probably why he was so crazy. And he says, "I'm sorry, I named the stupid fucking baseball bat after you." And then he built a stick thing for her. And then the kingdom gets there, and Lydia has a moment with Carl about like, oh, we've done that so many times, and this is what it's like. And Carl's like, well, you don't know my story, lady. And then she's like, just shut up and hold me, Carl. So they carry Beta back home, and Dwight comes, and then again, like the show, this is basically the Whisperer War's not over. And these are all dead ones coming after everybody. And it ends with, here's another splash page, it ends with a couple of the Whisperers coming back to Beta, and then Beta says, our war is over, let the dead finish what we have started. To be continued. So yeah, that's it. Sorry that took so long. I didn't expect it to take so long, but I'm a rambler. Feel free to comment.